Yo, folks, it's your boy Eunice again, one more time. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and the guest of today is a very special person. Wait, I'm not brushing you. You're special, and she's going to be talking about something very interesting. Is what we call intonation. Intonation is very important when it comes to learning a language, when it comes to speaking a language, because I think it's related to the culture, it's related to the way you behave. Because when you're learning a new language, it's not only about the way you speak, but it's also the way you behave and the way you use the words. So, can you please introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Eliot, and what else? I think it's enough. My name is Eliot.
Okay, Lead. Great. How old are you?
Really?
Okay, you don't need to say it. You don't need to say it. It's not the most
But it's,
important
it's,
thing.
it's no problem. It's not a problem. I'm 19 years old.
Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, the first question, I would like you to tell me what is intonation? Like, not in the formal definition of it, but
hmm
as the way you see, what is intonation? What is it for?
Actually, I think intonation is the way somebody sounds when speaking English,
Okay,
and I think it's a very important thing to sound native, or maybe to sound like fluent, because it's not. It's I mean, speaking is not only saying words, but it's to sound good too.
okay,
So it doesn't matter if you if you have a very good vocabulary, but you don't sound like you but you don't sound like you. How can I say that? But you sound like you're I mean, you don't sound fluent. You don't sound natural. I would say
okay,
I wanted to say that, but you don't sound natural. So if you speak without a good intonation, you won't sound natural. It will sound a little bit robotic. I don't know if there's these words in English, but like something artificial, something
okay.
artificial. Yeah. So
Nice.
when you work on your intonation, you will sound more natural. You will sound more smooth. So yeah, you will feel what you're saying.
Okay, perfect. As you said, intonation is very, very important. Is about the way you behave. Is something that helps you to feel more natural,
Uh
right?
huh. Yes.
Okay, so what is the problem to not having a good intonation?
If you don't have a good intonation, I think you won't sound fluent,
Okay,
or you won't sound natural, as I said. Because it would be like that. My name is Eliud. I'm from Praia do Bilene, and I study at UM. So is this so natural for you?
yeah, it's kind of boring
It's kind of
actually.
boring.
Yes.
So when I say, hey guy, hey you, my name's Eliud, and I'm from Bilene, and now I'm studying a university called UM. So I feel like I know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel confident while speaking. So when I don't have this intonation, when I don't work on intonation, I will sound more artificial, as I said. It's look like a robot speaking. So it's just words, like word beside word, and it sounds like there's no connection on it.
Okay.
It's like you're not feeling what you're saying, so you have sometimes to be a little bit dramatic. It's like, hey guys, my name's Eliot, and so yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I can't say that I'm in love with the way you speak. Like, is actually, I think I can say that's why I wanted you to talk about it because I liked this way, this behavior, because you kind of incorporated the American behavior, the
Mhm,
American
mhm.
feeling. When you are speaking in English, you don't only speak, you behave in that language, and this is one of the things that most of us need. This is one of the things that when you get this, even when you don't have a huge vocabulary,
Yeah.
it's possible to understand that the person is fluent in the language, although or otherwise other people have a huge vocabulary but they don't have intonation. Like they speak with perhaps Mozambican accent or African accent. It's boring to listen to them
Yeah.
speaking. and you see a person that, okay, firstly I would like you to answer me a question. For how long have you been learning English?
That's a very hard question because I started learning English when I was 15 or 16, I don't remember. But then I learned it from 1 year and then stopped.
Okay,
So I can say that I learned English in 1 year, and now coming.
you're back.
Yeah, I'm back on learning. So yeah,
Oh,
I
right.
think everything I know I learned in 1 year, or maybe like watching some random videos in English, like movies or listening to songs. So, but uh, how can I say like after that year I didn't learn more, like sit and watch an English lesson.
You just had a pause, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
started for a year in the formal way,
Uh-huh.
and then you paused it, you
Yes.
stopped studying, and then you just kept on consuming English
Mm-hmm.
content, living in the language. Like
Yeah.
you just got the basics during that 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
and then as the life was going on, you just kept consuming the English content, and this is how you got to the level you are.
Yeah.
Actually, it's something very interesting and amazing, because actually this is what's happening with me now. I'm not studying English in the formal way anymore. Like I've been learning English for over maybe 4 years or 3 years, I don't know. But in the formal way, I'm not studying like that anymore now. I'm just consuming English content, watching the things I like, my social media, my life, the environment I'm inserted in is with English speakers. So that's how I practice, and that's the way I'm improving my English. And that's how you can do too if you have already got the basics. Of course, if you have grammatical problems, grammatical issues, you still don't know how to use do, does, how to use the verb to be. It's very important to learn the grammar. But there's a level that you will have to that you will not need anymore to do it. You'll just have to keep on practicing, keep on listening, keep on using the language. So I want you to give me, because I also want to have a good intonation. I don't know if I have, but I think I'm learning, and some things I learned from you. I think like the way I speak now. I didn't used to speak like this for real,
Oh,
and you can think that I'm just brushing you, but
but yeah, you are. You are.
okay. I won't say I'm not, because I don't need to prove anything. I'm just like this. Too cool as boy, as you said.
Uh huh.
Uh,
We're making it personal.
okay, but that's what you said. Did I
Okay.
say it?
Just
And
forget.
I'm not gonna cut this part.
No, you will.
No, I'm not. And if I'm saying that I'm not going to do it. But okay, going ahead.
Hmm.
How to have your intonation? Firstly, how did you get your intonation?
How did I get my attention? When I was learning,
Hmm.
the first video I watched to was from American teacher,
Okay.
and she was like, and she when she was teaching a phrase, I used to stop it and repeat the way she said it. Like I remember a phrase that I spent all week pronouncing. That was what's the matter with you? And she's like, when you want to ask like what's wrong with someone, will say, what's the matter with you? And I was like, all the time, what's the matter with you? And in the same intonation, in the same accent, like in the same way. I was like, all the time, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? And I was like, it sounds great. So whenever I learn some phrase, I used to pronounce it in the same way. And I just realized that I was talking like Americans, and I had like, I don't know if it's good, but I would say the American intonation, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Amazing. I didn't do it. I think it might be the reason why I don't have your intonation. Now I'm okay. Well, you can't say that I'm brush, but I think the intonation I'm getting now is coming from you,
Oh, thanks.
because we speak English
Yeah,
together,
yeah.
so that's why I'm getting it. Because you are what surrounds you. So if I'm surrounded by good English speakers, of course I'm going to be a good English speaker. So I would like to know something.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this is something that we usually do, and as we are not teachers, as we are not like professional people in this English language,
Okay.
the best way to teach them is by telling them our experience. The best way to help them is by telling them what we did to achieve the goal we had or to get to the level we are now. So, from what you did, how can you um, advise them, or how can you give them tips? How can you teach them? What can you tell them to have a good intonation, like to speak the way you speak, according to what you did?
Okay. I would say that they have to watch more American contest, but content. I mean, but if they want to have like an American accent or American intonation, but if you want to have a British one, you'll have to watch British contests so that you can see how they speak, how they intonate the phrase, how they express themselves. So with this, you will know that in this case, in this situation, they will emphasize like some words and pronouncing them in this way. So the other thing is to do shadowing. Whenever you learn a phrase, for example, you will pronounce it the same way you heard it. For example, you're watching a movie and all of a sudden someone is asking, "What's going on here?" And he said it like in this way, like, "What's going on here?" You will scream. I know you will yet you will yet on your own, but you'll have to say how you heard it, like, "What's going on here?" So when you're doing this like all the time, you will get the American intonation or maybe British intonation. It depends on which accent you want. I think it's enough. I think, yeah, that was
Cool.
what I did.
That was amazing. That was incredible. Perfect. I don't know. I don't have other words to explain how it was, but I enjoyed being here with you. And I think that it wouldn't be great or greater, like more than this, you know. I just have to thank you for joining us on the video. I believe that you helped a lot, and the people also enjoyed it because it's more for them than me. So, because you could give me these tips like off the cameras. So, have you got any more message to the people watching this video?
I would say that if you want to learn English and sometimes you're thinking about giving up, don't do it. Because learning a language is a process. You won't learn how to speak, how to listen, how to write in 3 months. It's not enough. Whenever you learn and you feel that now I have learned a lot, and you want to watch an English movie without subtitles and you don't understand to it, don't be mad at you. It's a process. So you have to understand that I have to like follow all the steps the teachers taught me, the I mean my friends taught me. So one day I will get it. That that's the process of learning a new language. Don't give up. One day you will you will be able to talk, you'll be able to sing, you'll be able to watch a movie, and yeah, that's it.
Crazy, amazing, perfect. Like, guys, she was denying to participate in this interview. She said, "I'm not confident. What if I lose my words and whatever?" But she even looks better than me.
Really?
Really. And even the people watching it believe it.
Don't
For
say that.
real. Like, it was amazing. That was so amazing. And I behaved in so extroverted. Like, but that's it, guys. Peace.